Well, we've reached the last day of the 10 days of prayer. This is day 10. I hope you've been able to join us at least for part of it, if not all of it, in joining together with our whole worldwide church family to praying together. I want to read 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and heal their land. This is a great verse for us to join together in praying over our church family, that we will all turn from our ways in repentance and that we will humble ourselves and seek God. So you say, well, maybe what do I do next? The 10 days of prayer has been great, but what's next? So I have some recommendations of things you can do to continue the power of prayer in your life. Number one, continue to set aside that quiet time every day. I hope you've had a chance to do that, whether it's early in the morning or late in the evening, whenever is good for you, that you spend that time in quietness before the Lord. You can read some scripture, Psalms, or other books of the Bible that you choose to read, and then you can spend that time in prayer. I also recommend that you get a good book on prayer. I have some samples here. One of the best ones I've ever read on prayer is called Fervent by Priscilla Shirer. There's also another one called Daring to Ask for More that is a really great book. There are just so many books that we can read that teach us more about prayer. There's an oldie but goodie, The ABCs of Bible Prayer, or The Radical Prayer by Derek Morris. And you've probably all heard of this one, Incredible Answers to Prayer by Roger Morneau. And Diane Pestis, who came and spoke to our women's group a couple of years ago, Prayer That Moves Mountains. All these are some examples of books that you can continue reading to just grow deeper in your prayer walk. You can also use your bookmark or your printout that you had for the 10 days of prayer. Use the everyday prayer every day, and then pick some other things that you can decide to pray for maybe your children or your family, your church family, different days of the week. So I just encourage you as we move on forward through 2021 to not let this time stop, this time of special prayer, but I just encourage you to keep it up. There will be some small group events coming up soon that will be about prayer and on prayer. And I just want to invite you to continue in your walk with prayer because it's very rewarding. And we want to pray that God continue to be with each one of us and our church family during 2021.